position so that you can have authority over people, exercise lordship over them, extort them, make merchandise of the Lord's house. That's why the Lord is not going to exalt you, man. You're going to be abased. You're going to be casted down, man. You know, hey, the scriptures say before honor there's humility. You know, we're going to be humiliated for, like we were going into earlier. A prophet is not without honor in his own country. So even though we have all this knowledge and this truth, but we still don't have respect. You know, otherwise we'd be getting treated like celebrities.
We have fame. We're gonna get it, Lord willing.
So it was good that the Lord placed the type of wisdom in these type of men.
So when we get that, we're still meek and humble about it.
But it also, like Paul said, it's to basically glorify Yahweh Shai.
Right.
That he can use the two different extremes to you know, like
balance.
For balance sake. I could use somebody weak to take down somebody strong. I could use somebody that's small and weak to overpower a dude that's mighty and strong.
David and Goliath.
It's all so that the Lord, at the end of the day, he could be glorified.
Yahweh Shai, what did it say about Yahweh Shai like that? He took on the nature of angels.
He took not on the nature of angels.
He took not on, but made himself a servant.
But
he had that power though, to call down a legion of angels. But he still took on the nature of a servant. Okay?
Beautiful example of the greater thou art, the more humble thyself. Because men are known and good at taking credit for themselves for things that the Heavenly Father did.
It came through, even Moses had a lapse. You know what I mean? I smoked the rock and, you know, these jakes was like, well, hold on, who did what? Nah, man, sit your ass out here. You ain't going in there. You can't make it to the king. Let me get into this. Verse 20. This is Sirach 3.
Okay.
Then your brother got some too. Sirach 3 and 20. It says, it says, for the power of the Lord Yahweh is great, and he is honored of the lowly. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. But what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret. Right?
There's also, was that in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, where it says, much study is a weariness of the flesh. You know, you get dudes who just non-stop just stay in their little corner with their little lamp, and they just reading all kind of books and all type of literature, and they get into all this wisdom and outside knowledge, and it'll messing their heads up, man. And that's the Mars Hill type of niggas. That's them. They out of control with it, man. You can't even really talk to them.
You know who I think about when I hear Mars Hill? The 5%. You know, the supreme mathematics, and it's a closed loop, and they don't really have nothing to say.
And where they would be at New York, it would be in the park. It was almost like a Mars Hill type of, setting.
Niggas on the side playing chess. Niggas debating and shit over here. You know, silly ass. Freestyling and shit. Get the fuck out of here, man.
And all it is just wayward philosophies that are tied to some type of idol, and they're just packaged up different. It's all the same. It's just in different packages.
Because he said it this way, because he equated it with this deity or whatever.
It's another seducing spirit, basically.
I mean, the light ain't green. That shit gonna have a bad. It says, seek not. I read that. Verse 23. Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are shown unto thee than men understand. We're seeing more than, we're still in the bewildered because he gave us more information that we can't even fathom. Stuff that we probably could understand, but we can't even see it because we worried about the wrong shit.
Even Ezra, he kept pressing the angel for more mysteries and
Revelations.
Yeah.
revelations and shit. And a couple times the angel had to tell him, hey man,
That long fast you was gonna go fast again.
Pump your brakes, homie.
Yeah, go fast again, then come back.
yeah.
And
You
I
hasten-
think he was
you-
telling
you started
Tory.
hastening above your maker right now.
Yeah, he was telling the Tory.
As is the heavens, that which is of the heavens may know of the heavens.
Yeah.
So he that is of the earth may only know the things that are of the earth.
Beautiful.
the angel,
humbled him.
he
Yeah.
humbled him.
Yeah,
You know. The only thing you need to know is how to please him
Yep, from down there.
from here,
Yeah.
from what you were given.
Yep.
That's all you need. And then the Lord gonna take care of the rest of that after.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna know all things.
Don't even worry and stress yourself.
What happened to the book of Jasher? What happened to that book?
Where the Danites
Where's
at?
the real one?
The
Yeah.
book of Enoch.
Yeah.
We're gonna know all that shit later, man.
But the people that go down that rabbit hole, they just end up more confused.
Bugged out, man.
I had this real quick. You still reading that, man?
Let me see if there's a little more. Yeah. 24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. Without eyes they shall want light.
They decide on things based off of their own
understanding.
understanding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or
Their,
lack
their
thereof.
own opinion,
Scripture says,
which is based from the flesh.
lean not on thy own understanding.
Nah.
Yeah.
They also say the heart is deceitful and desperately wicked.
Keep reading. Yeah. Okay, Counselor. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. Without eyes thou shalt want light. Profess not the knowledge, therefore thou hast not.
Yeah, especially if it's not in the scriptures. If you don't know it, then don't speak on it.
Don't try to wing it. Just you got to. The thing about teaching the scriptures and learning the scriptures, you have to be humble. If you don't know it, say, damn, I don't know this. Let me touch up on this breakdown. Or let me ask somebody. Versus a lot of these guys in Israel, they just wing it and say some bugged out shit, and the prophets, the brothers, got to come and correct it,
clean
it up, and then they get mad. Like, look, nigga, you didn't know it in the first place.
Yeah, right.
Don't get mad. Just
Like,
be like,
act like you knew it.
like you knew it.
wrong.
Like you got, but that's just like almost like telling a lie. You got to keep telling a lie to cover up a lie. That and then deflect or whatever. Like, man, just like damn. But that goes back to the nation acknowledging their offenses. As individuals, we gotta acknowledge our offenses. Like, yo, you know what?
I got hyped up, man.
I didn't see brothers do videos where they were corrected. They were corrected and they said, "Oh, this is a correction video."
Yep.
A brother said it was this and it was actually this. So they took it down.
Then I went and did the right thing.
I'm talking about brothers that's elders in GMS. So it ain't about us. That's the thing you got to realize. It ain't about us. It ain't our truth.
You gotta swallow your pride,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
It's all right, like the brother always say, it's all right to say you don't know.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The scriptures say,
If
let
you don't.
let a man become a fool that he may be wise.
Yeah. What about lay your hand over your mouth?
Yeah. The man is wise.
Unless you have answer.
If you have answers.
What is the one where it says?
Somebody grab it.
I
That's
think
good.
it's a rock.
Because you find the occasion. Yeah, it's in Sirach, I believe. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me read this real quick.
Yeah.
Psalms 131:1. A song of the degree of David. Lord, my heart is not haughty, nor my eyes lofty. Neither do I exercise myself in great matters or in things too high for me.
Yeah.
And this is King David.
He was a man.
And it's one where it says, a man is wise that shut his mouth, or I find it.
Fine, Proverbs.
Yeah, probably it is.
I found the scripture, Sirach 5 and verse 11. It says, be swift to hear and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay thy hand upon thy mouth. Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man is his fault.
Woo, the tongue of man is his fault. Running your mouth too much, man. That's what do we see online right now? Everybody running their mouth.
Yeah. Everybody got some new breakdown.
Everybody got something to say.
Just talking off the top of their lips. Don't have a precept for what they talking about. They just bringing it out.
Yep.
I hate when people speak on the apostles and the old school and keep. We wasn't there. We don't know. So why is you speaking on it?
Yep.
You know, they speaking on things as
They think they
understand. Like we wasn't there. We don't know nothing about the old school. We just can go by what the apostles have given us and the stories, but
and gain the actual lesson they were trying to give us by giving us that information or that history. You know?
I got Proverbs 17 and 28. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. And he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding.
But by shutting the hell up, because if you don't understand, what should you do? Attain unto wise counsel, meaning you're going to start asking questions.
Yep.
So you can learn. But if you know, you ain't got nothing to talk about. You ain't got to say nothing.
Wise man study him to answer. You know? Even was it in Corinthians where it says, if any man think he knows a thing, he know of nothing, as yet he ought to know.
That's what the brother holds. Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
There it is.
Corinthians 3:18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seems to be wise in this world, let him become a fool,
That he may be wise.
that he may be wise.
There it is.
For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain.
There it is, man. Jake, they want to philosophize all the damn time.
They want to, you know, Jake's favorite.
They want to come up with the deepest memes, you know, just to feel deep and important.
That shit too.
You know, but it's never conducive. You know, okay, you know all this the alleged wisdom you got. Now, where's that wisdom helping to liberate your people? What is that doing for anybody? Don't come to me with all this wisdom, but you still smoking cigarettes.
Bro.
Right.
You got all these health problems. I can't trust you with my life, and your body's all fucked up.
You ain't living it, bro.
Can't.
That's why we have to be hearers and doers.
Exactly. We got to live by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Most High.
That was it.
You know?
You got that cookie?
Proverbs 21 and 23. Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles.
Back in Sirach chapter 3, verse 20.
Hey, there's certain things that Yahweh Shai did that the scriptures didn't even, the writers didn't record.
Yep.
He did many things, like, was it in John? He did so many things that even the books in the world couldn't contain what he did. Go ahead.
John 21 and 24. Then this is the disciple which testifieth of these things and wrote these things, and we know that his testimony is true. And there are also many other things which Yahweh Shai did, the which, if they should be written, everyone, I suppose that even the world itself could not contain the books that should be written.
And I'm not going to even try to figure that out.
Right.
I'd rather wait till Yahweh Shai is telling us while we sipping that cup of the grape, the vineyard, that wine in the kingdom with him. You know? I don't what we got in the scriptures is good enough for me. I didn't need to see that to believe what the Lord did. Going back to faith.
Yep. How do they quote it about the Israelite foreigners? Paul was under it. They had faith and they hadn't seen the miracles.
Right.
That's why we were saying recently that we're in that same lot as those Israelite foreigners, because we didn't see, we didn't walk with Yahweh Shai, but we heard the message and we believe and where it's coming from.
But our life trials and tribulations in this truth is what builds our faith too. Where yeah, the Lord is, one way or another, the Lord is performing miracles, man.